Hello and welcome to Technology Simplicity YouTube channel. Today is in this Go Digital Live series episode 37. Yes, 37, sir. We're talking about work from home despite the words from the polls from where you guys actually, submitted your idea of the topics as well as words. Okay, so when it comes to work from home, definitely it's no longer something new for you all because since pandemic we talk about lockdown and you know work from home is something like we all experienced before, except a certain industry and some jobs that they've been forced to stay home but do nothing. Okay, there is. So today I'm going to share with you what are the tips, okay, in terms of how to increase your efficiency because not many people actually enjoying work from home. I know some of my friends they are so enjoying. Okay, I personally also like half I prefer hybrid. Okay, but there's a way for you to actually make sure you can maximize your productivity and make sure you work balance when it comes to work from home. So let's go. Today let's talk about work from home. Well, before I started, as per this blur screen, all of you know that I want to say big thank you with another achievement. Okay, first of all, I want to apologize for delaying live last week because due to my work. Okay, even though I promise you guys every Wednesday, right? Okay, I will do my best, and in fact, because of this month's my workload as well, I need to do pre-recording. So this video right now, as per you see, is a premiere. It's not really a live. Okay, however, I will do my best to give you response in terms of the comment. Okay, and for the giveaway, I will change a little bit the way. Okay, but before that, allow me to say big thank you. Okay, because of you, this number have been achieved. Let me review. Finally, the whole channel reached 470,000 plus. It's like close to 500,000 impressions from whole YouTube search, Google search referral and so on. So this is a huge number for me as I definitely understand my video is on entertainment type. I don't think once you found a certain answer, you're going to rewatch again. I understand that for sure. Okay, so this number is huge comparing to entertainment type, those kind of music, yoga, exercise, workout, those video that you're going to rewatch. This one, not really. So reaching this number means it's huge for me. Okay, let me say one more time, big thank you for those who subscribe or even unsubscribe or anything, or even you giving me a good feedback, any criticisms is fine as long as it's constructive, and I know without a good feedback I can't improve myself. Okay, thank you so much. Let's move further. So today's the giveaway. Since we talk about work from home and we try to automate some of the tasks, right? So for those who are actually handling your social accounts, I'm going to give away Jagole chat, which if you find my other videos that I under my channels, I did taught and share about the tricks in terms of how to automate your social media like a king. You can go and Google search or I put in the description as well. In fact, the giveaway means whoever answer correctly, you can win away a lifetime account, which means you can, you know, automate your social medias like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn as well. Then you can just leave it there, unlimited. Yeah, when we talk about lifetime, Okay, so let's move forward. When it comes to today's topic, I know that some of you might thought I'm going to share in terms of which tools is best, and then I'm going to teach you uh, how to utilize the features and so on. Actually, this is not the purpose of Go Digital Lives. Okay, by the way, forgive about this date. Okay, it's 13th of July. So today's is all about what are the tools that are available. Actually, not so much. Actually, all of you been using it. You know it. Okay, I will talk about efficiency and the tips more because the tools is actually very simple. In fact, I'm going to compile the list of tools that I found very fun, useful in terms of remote work. Okay, I'm going to put it in the video description after the live. Okay, you can see that. Okay, so let's move forward. And disclaimer again, this whole presentation and the sharing purpose is for educations. It's not trying to replace any independent professional judgment. So the statement of facts and opinions expressed by myself, by my participants individually, which is me, and unless expressly stated on the contrary. Yeah? Okay, so let's move on to legends. From today's onward, all my slide will have these buttons. So once you click the slide, when you see this icon, with the click animations, these three, okay, example, so you can actually click on it. So it will refer you to a specific page or something else, okay? So this is the legend in terms of the slide. You can follow it, means clickable. Okay, when it comes to work from home, those who are not working, especially I give you one example. My mom, when I told her I'm actually work from home last time during pandemic lockdown, she thought I'm actually work like this in a piece. You have a nice workplace, everything is so good, and then you just work there. But the reality, okay, I know this is a meme and just for laugh, but it's true. The reality is, because of you staying at home, you do know how to isolate yourself from the work and home routines. Ends up you mix both of the routine together. So this is actually really happening to many, and because of this, many actually hate work from home. Okay, so today's I'm more on focusing on the tips on actually try to avoid this part. Okay, I know this is funny, right? You cooking and perhaps doing some meeting and calling at the same time. By the way, if you observe, I'm actually not wearing my blazer like last time. The reason is I wanted to show you one of the great thing about work from home is you can wear something comfortable rather than two suits that sometimes you might not finding so comfortable comparing to what you were. Okay, so the next one. Of course, work from home is a little bit different with the terms called remote work. Remote work doesn't mean you need to work from home. It could be you work from other country, other office. Okay, so it's different. Working from home really means work from home. Okay, so yeah, so you don't need to commute to a central place of work like office building, warehouse, and retail store. Okay, basically very simple. This statement never complicated at all. And just for laugh one more time, last time during pandemic and lockdown, or government say work from home. Okay, if you look at the picture here is yeah, the pilots really have nothing to work from home, right? Because they are pilots. The plane is not flying, so what you expect them to do at home? Of course, some of you say they might actually can work on simulations, try to enhance their skills and so on. But yeah, it's quite tough, right? Because if you watch a movie or perhaps you visited to flight simulator before, it's huge and yeah, you can't do it at home. Yeah, nothing much. Okay, just for laugh. But one more one more here is when it comes to work from home, I think 99% of the time lah. If you are not the one, please put in the comment box. If you are not this kind, as in your business on the top means you wearing very formal on top, but you wearing very comfortable on the bottom. So which means you're wearing a short pants, you know, like that. So if you are not this kind, please put in the comment box so that I know you are really the different kind. Okay, for me, I admit in my formal meeting during the lockdown period, during my work from home, it is I'm wearing a short pants. In fact, I'm wearing a short pants right now. Okay, so how it works in terms of work from home, um, for me, I will put it this way: suddenly you so appreciate every single space at your home because you need a dedicated workplace. Remember just now, the very beginning, I showed you a meme that a lady actually doing a conco and then cooking at the same time. I'm not trying to give you something to laugh or nothing. That is really true in terms of reality. Okay, so to actually work from home, the very first and priority is to make sure you have a dedicated workplace. Understand some of you might don't have the luxury in terms of your house space. You can't find a dedicated space at all. Okay, I know it's tough. You need to do your best, else you really will suffer in the end. Okay, get a dedicated place. Other than that, I don't think it's an issue. Okay, that's number one. So for those who have pets, for kids, for family, I think this is what happened, right? You know, your dog is like look at you, um, your cats or your pets might actually crawling around you. Your kids might actually like talk to you all the time. Yeah, it is. Okay. By the way, I want to justify this is not real estate advertisement. I know many real estate agents trying to sell you like, yeah, since pandemic now space is very important, so please get a bigger house. Okay, let's move. Let's talk about the problem of work from home. Okay, since we've been covering regarding the workplace, right? Okay, based on a very good survey done by I forgot a source I can share with you. Okay, in the video descriptions. The number one struggle when it comes to working remotely, actually work from home, is unplugging after work. Remember just now I mentioned about the reason you suffer is because your work and your living space is the same area. So you actually kind of like forgot whether you should really off work. Means you close down or locked up, you don't want to look at work, stuff like that. Some of you can't do it. You just feel like, why not I just continue to do it? It's about focus. Okay, because some people might feel like, okay, during work time I get interrupted by delivery, by my family members, by my pets, things like that. So I feel like I should work extra hours. But that actually leads to you forgot to unplug yourself from the work. That's why 22% of them actually facing this struggle. And number two is loneliness. If you have a family member at home, then you are still okay. Imagine you are staying alone. Okay, in a normal day, you go to work, you see a lot of people socialize, then go home, you recharge, perhaps by yourself. Okay, some people is recharged by staying alone and have a me time. But also at the same time, because of pandemic and lockdown and work from home, you can't see any other people in physical. That links to loneliness. Then number three, this is very true. Even though there are so many collaboration and communication tools out there, you're still facing collaboration and communication because lack of bonding between the persons that you actually work with. If you go through those kind of team building activities with your colleague before, comparing to you just work with someone you never actually really met, you don't know the person, you just try to oh, I'm done, this part is yours, then the person is done, then oh, this part is yours. I think the bonding is not there. Definitely the collaboration and communication is lack of. Okay, besides that, me myself actually come to this part, which is distraction at home. Okay, being in a different time zone than teammate, this part I'm okay already, because before pandemic I already get used to different time zone and meeting and con call with other countries, so I'm okay. But still a lot of people not get used to it. Then yes, staying motivated also one thing, because you're staying at home when you're wrong, maybe your boss gives you a very harsh message, your supervisor or even your customer give you a very harsh message, and then nobody actually cheers you up because lack of socials. That is one thing. And taking vacation time, yes, yeah, especially during pandemic and lockdown, even though you have a holiday, but what you do at home is the same. Okay, other than that, only a minor percentage that facing a Wi-Fi problem, as well as others, probably others will be like you just don't you just miss the moment you actually taking commute to the workplace, like bus, like train maybe. Okay, so these are the problems. So how to actually overcome it? Okay, let me focus on the top four. Distractions, collaborations, loneliness, and unplug after work. So let me share with you some of my personal experience. But before that, I know this is another meme and just for laugh, but it's true also. Okay, Before you start a Zoom meeting, make sure you minimize all the potential distractions first. By putting them aside, lock a door, make sure you have an isolated area, or perhaps you communicate with other people who stay under one roof with you, telling them, hi, I have a 1 hour very important meeting. Do you mind to make sure it's minimum sound in the minimum volume, stuff like that. Okay, for those who have pets, okay, make sure you handle your cats, not cats lah, your pets carefully and properly. So things like that. Okay, so first, get dressed. Remember there's a meme just now that, business on top and coffee on the bottom. I know it's a Jeff blood, but even though I'm doing that way, half, but I believe getting dressed up is actually allows you to change your mood. For example, if you're sleeping with pajamas, once you're wearing the pajamas, your muscle memory will actually tells you, oh, this is comfy time, this is sleeping time. This is why you feel comfortable. Your mind is already telling your whole body that this is comfy. So if you actually change your clothes, your muscle memory will actually telling you this is work time. Then properly you get excited with certain energy and so on. So get dressed is number one. The next one that I want to share with you is if you're not get dressed right, yeah, this is what happened. I said you're not dressing up, you're not, prepare yourself, then suddenly your boss say, hey, let's do a Skype meeting or Zoom meeting. You're not prepared. It's true that happens to many also. So let's carry on. Tips number 2, besides get dressing, that's the first one. Second one, make sure you have a designated workplace at home. Okay, even though it's very hard, just do your best. If you have extra room at home, those who have extra room, yes, decorate it. Make sure it's like a workplace, nice and neat. Okay, once your visual is comfortable with surrounding, actually you get more motivated as well. This is all connected. As well as designated workplace allows you to minimize the distractions too. So this is very important. Tips number 3. Make sure you have a clear defined working hours even though you stay home. Remember just like I mentioned, sometimes you feel like, oh, I get distracted, half an hour just now during working hours. So I feel like I keep working, I just want to get things done and so on. Yes, even though you do that, make sure you tell yourself this is the maximum time I'm going to allocate for work at home. Else you really cannot unplug from work. Okay, this is very important. For example, when at home, I'm actually doing just like this. How about when you go to work? You might actually go to a canteen. You go to a refreshing area. So try to do similar routine as per you go to work, go to office. That's the way. Actually, make sure you can unplug easily because your muscle memory will tell you that. Okay, so tips number 4. But before that, okay, this is something I want to remind all of us also. Sometimes we feel like we don't need to travel the time being safe. For example, let's say before this you actually need to travel with half an hour from point A to your from home to work. Okay, then because of working from home is so near, right, from your properly from your living room, go to your study room and go to your bathroom, it's just less than 1 minute walk. Okay, I presume your house is not too big lah. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Make sure you just follow the routine as per you work as normal. Okay, don't because of you feel like you don't need to wake up early. Yeah, actually you can wake up early, do a lot of things more. The safe time is not for you to do extra sleeping, but for you to do extra productivity, maybe not for work, for yourself. You can do more exercise. Okay, comparing to previously, you can't. You do have the luxury time to do exercise, then you have. Okay, so tips number 4. you make sure you have a transitions in terms of in and out of work. Okay, remember all the principle is going back to you need to stick to the work routines, get dressed up, style yourself, make sure everything is nice. Okay, prepare a bag, go to a designated workplace, even though just few walks away. Bring your bag along, make it feel. Remember, your muscle have a memory to tell you, yeah, I'm carrying the bag now. I know I'm going to work. Your brain will do something, man. Okay, so build the transitions. Okay, when it comes to off work, yeah, undress your formal shirts. Okay, then get dressed up in terms of your home, just like how you do it as usual. That's how you build transitions. Okay, that's tip number four. And it comes to number five. Before that, let me show you. Last time when everyone not really talk about work from home before pandemic, we all talk about, yeah, it's so good, right? I don't need to go office and then I just settle my work at home. Now, many people facing this. Why? Because they didn't practice all the advices and the tips I mentioned just now. That's why I feel struggle. It is. It's a real struggle, okay? It's just for laugh, but it's true. Number five, don't get too shocked by the news or anything else. I know during pandemic, some of us like so obsessed. Can I use the word obsessed? Yeah, obsessed with the numbers of COVID, in fact, cases, new cases, deaths, and so on. They were too sucked in. They are so follow, like every half an hour they go and refresh. Oh, now it's 2000. Refresh. Oh, now it's 2100. Well, unless you are a reporter, then yes, maybe you need the numbers to do something. But other than that, stick to your normal routine. Even though you have the extra luxury time. Remember I mentioned, because of work from home, suddenly you have the additional time for you from traveling to nothing. So make sure you utilize the extra luxury time. Okay, don't waste it and don't do something that is not productive for yourself. Okay, if you go sucked in by the news and so on, you might actually just, in the end, you are just addicted to something. For example, there are some study and article talk about browsing Facebook is actually like a poison. Yeah, go and Google search it. Okay, if you want, I can come out a few article and put in the video description. If you need that, put in the comment box. Let me know that I will add it up. Okay, so that's tips number five. And comes to tips number six is communications. Okay, some people is they prefer face to face, and when it comes to Zoom meeting, virtual call, con call and stuff, they don't know how to talk anymore. They don't voice out their concern, they don't voice out their problem and so on. Some of them they feel like, oh, I'm too shy to ask how to actually use Microsoft Teams. I don't know how to use it, but I just stay quiet. I don't want anybody to laugh at me. Don't. Communication is the key because you already disconnected by physical stuff. So don't break down your communication, else it's totally lost, okay? Even though you can't social, you also need to talk to people. Use your phone. Use whatever tools you have. Come on. Don't tell me you don't know how to use it, okay? If you really don't know, use your normal phone call, seek for help. I'm sure you can find a way, okay? Communication, remember? And last but not least, don't forget to socialize. Yeah, at home you also can socialize. You can watch performance together. Let's say you are a Netflix fans. There are I forgot the app's name. Something like watch party, whereby you can actually ask your friends. I think maximum up to 10 persons together. With a tiny tiny head, and then all of you actually watching the same Netflix movie together. Yeah, that is one of the activity you can do. So don't forget to socialize. Okay, so number eight, make ground rules for your family members or housemates. This is very important, even though you have isolated workplace, but sometimes, distraction can be done by, people just walk by around your area, make some noise, stuff like that. So make sure each of you be, besides communication, make sure there's a ground rules. Just tell them, okay, during work office hour, even though I'm here, don't come and talk to me just like that. Set some ground rules. I'm not saying that this is to be cruel or cold to your family members. Just remind them. Usually, before work from home, I'm actually at the office and you don't talk to me like that, even though now I'm here. If you really wish to talk to me more, why not? When I finish my work, instead of me spending the time traveling 1 hour, I can spend the extra 1 hour with you by talking to you directly. Yeah, in a nice way, setting a ground rules. Okay, this is very important. Else you will lose all the opportunity and you might get a lot of distraction that ends up work from home is actually much more lesser productivity. So let's continue. Okay, this is one of the example setting a ground rules. Mom is in a meeting, okay, 9:30 to 11. Do not enter. So if you ask me some questions, I already have answer. In the wash, no, upstairs, I don't know what's for dinner, in your bedroom. That's a piece of fruit. Yeah, the mom is already know what the kid's trying to ask. So she already put everything there. I think this is something cool. For me, the mom is smart and know how to manage the work and family members at home. Even though this is just for a laugh, but I think this is a very cool example, right? Okay, put in the comment box if you agree also. Okay, so wrap up. I'm going to update the slide. I'm going to put a big button here whereby you can access to all the links. Okay, all the links in terms of different kind of tools that I found super useful. From communication, from project planning, um, from con call and so on. There will be a lot. Okay, I'm going to compile it. I'm going to put here as well in the video description. Okay, stay tuned for the web. And the wrap up is remember the tips just now. Make sure you follow all the principle and communicate with everyone around you, especially those who are not working with you but staying with you together. Okay. So as I mentioned, this is work from home. That's why I'm wearing like this. Okay, I hope you found some efficiency and tips from what I shared just now. Okay, let's move on in terms of the giveaway. Okay, this round the giveaway is very much different because this is not a live, right? Okay, so let's try it this way. But before that, allow me to share with you some upcoming activities that I know. Number one is always go and vote or propose a new topics for my GoDigital Live series. Okay, you can always propose anything and then you can grab all your friends to vote it or whoever that come and found the idea is cool. Then they actually will vote. Then I will choose the most voted topic to be the next one. Okay, so as per my website vote result, after work from home, the highest vote is user flow analytics. So this is something quite technical. And instead of focusing on the user flow analytics, I'm going to convert the topic into this way called user experience. Okay, and I will cover what is UX versus UI as well as a little bit user flow analytics and how it works. Okay, there are a few tools I'm going to cover as well. So if you are the one that proposed the topic, if you found this is really not something you want, yeah, please message me, then let's discuss how we can actually cover what you actually want to hear. Okay, now is the time for giveaway, right? Okay, I'm sure you're very excited. So how it works this time is I'm going to ask the questions. Ooh, not this question, huh? I'm going to release the question in my social media accounts. Okay, this time, very different. I'm going to release the question on the next social media post. Okay, go and answer by putting your comment in the social media post. I'm not going to say when is the question will be out in terms of the post. You have to follow my Instagram, my Facebook page, as well as my LinkedIn. You can choose these three channels, whichever that you prefer. Follow them. Once the question is out, the first one to give comment the right answer, you will get a prize on next episode. Sounds cool, right? Okay, so let's try this way instead of the live flight, right? Because I can't do it, and this is pre-recording. Yeah, I'm not lying. I'm sharing with you. This is pre-recording. So the giveaway question I'm not going to cover here, and the answer won't be covered here as well. So remember, every Wednesday at 15 p.m. UTC plus X, UTC plus 8 will be Go Digital Live series, and so I've been sharing about work from home in terms of certain tips. Yeah, I'm not too focusing on what kind of tools that you want to use, because if you really do understand how to utilize the tools and so on, you can always submit your queries, or you can put in the comment box. I can create another separated tutorial video to give you the tips in how do you to play around with the tools as per what other tutorials video that have been created. I think more than 60 so far. Okay, and I really thank you so much for you guys to stay with me and so far. If you like this video, I know this is a special one. Okay, please do me a favor, like, subscribe, then put a ring so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Average each week I will go to every Wednesday for live video, and every Sunday night 8:15 p.m. is a new tutorial video. So thank you so much everyone for watching, and hope to see you again next time. My name is Chong, signing off from Technology Simplicity YouTube channel. Goodbye and stay home, stay safe.